course, right? And there's Venus. How goes it? I do hope that it goes well. Quick name of the game. If there's anything that is connected to this collective, that's beautiful. And I invite you to take that shit with you. If, however, nothing here resonates, that's all right. You just leave it right where you fucking found it. It's probably a piece of information that was meant for somebody else in the collective, and you should never take something off the table, or in general, that does not belong to you. Please keep in mind that time may be fluid as well as energy, and let's get into it, shall we? Yes, we fucking shall. What are we getting into? Collective messages. Spirit of love, truth, grace, and guidance. Please guide myself, guide these messages, guide this collective. Please guide us all, always and always. Thank you. Welcome, homies. Please do the tribe a favor. Make sure you get those likes up on your way in. Also, have you checked to make sure that you are a subscriber, a homie, true and through. When you hit subscribe, it helps the channel grow and move towards making money here on YouTube. So I appreciate that very much. Cheers, dears. We're going to begin with a shanty shuffle of some channeled messages. Smoke for a second, see if anyone joins the live. If not, I will get started in just a moment. There's a theme of being given your flowers today. For some, it's not about being given your flowers, it's about harvesting. I like that. Some of you feel like a train wreck today. That's important. Hey, what do they say about train wrecks? People just can't look away. Some of you are not running from something or someone, from yourselves. I like that. All right. So, if you guys are familiar with the big shanty deck, the index cards and things, it's index cards and things. It's not just index cards. So we have some index cards and some things we're going to get into. If you have any questions in mind, excuse me, one big stone, excuse me, for any and all coughs. Any questions in mind, anything that you need confirmed or denied, ask your guides, ask it in your mind. You could put it in the comments if you'd like, and see what you get for an answer out of this reading. Somebody's in regret, a serious amount of regret, but they're working on clearing out that regret takes reversing some serious karmic debt. Somebody was looking at something that they were not supposed to, and I mean a lot, to the point that it was killing something. You have regret / regrets in the upright, followed by love this sneak peek in the reverse. So somebody has some serious regrets for something that they were looking at. Somebody regrets seeing something. Huh. Hang on just a second. So somebody has a lot of regret for looking outside of a connection, looking for customer service outside of a connection, looking to service others outside of a connection. The person in regret collective, I don't believe it's you. I believe that you are being given your flowers because you have aligned yourself with your destiny on the other side of somebody else's regret. Some of you regret abandoning the self and leaving room for others to hurt you, cause harm. Somebody's been sleeping way too much. Taken to the bed, and they're not using their best judgment in doing so. It's almost like life sucks, I'm just gonna give up type of vibe. Lay around, stay around. Ooh, collective. You guys are being given a ninja suit of invisibility, if you haven't already. That right there is really important. You keep that in mind. The invisible ninja suit. Let me explain ... in the reverse with an elephant on it. This made me think the elephant in the room. There's no more explaining away the elephant in the room. Collective, you saw something. You got in that invisible ninja suit and you saw the elephant in the room that somebody has been able to explain away 1,012 times. Today they can't. This time they can't. You guys have a message that says no cross watching. That could be that some of you are watching, say you're an Aries and you're interested in a Gemini. Stop watching Gemini readings. Knock it the fuck off. That's the same as spying. And you're not going to love the sneak peek that you get if all you're doing is cross watching for other people's fucking information. That's stupid. Sorry, not sorry. Stop it. What are you getting from that? If you're an Aries and you're sitting there watching Gemini readings all the time so you can figure out what this Gemini is up to, what the fuck? You're the problem. You're a part of the problem. Watch an Aries reading and figure out what the fuck is up in your energy. You know what I mean? I get it. We can crisscross and we can do whatever we want. We can watch and listen and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, we sure can. I can go do drugs if I want to. I can shove a fucking... I'm not going to finish that sentence. We can do anything we want. Should we? You could be any sign, you could be a Cancer and you're watching fucking Leo readings constantly. You could be a Leo and you're watching Cancer readings constantly. Stop. If you're going to watch readings, watch your own. And yes, I do understand that we have multiple zodiac signs in our charts. Okay. Are you watching your zodiac sign reading or are you watching somebody else's? I just got broken up with by this Virgo. I'm going to watch every Virgo reading I can get my hands on to figure out what this bastard's up to. And if they're coming back to me, cut it out. Knock it the fuck off. For real. Yeah, you can't get out your head. You've been in that cage for weeks. You can't get out of your head when you lock yourself in that cage. It's really important for some. Stop the cross watching. Somebody ran out on a check and therefore delayed something severely. And that doesn't have to be literal, definitely can be, but it's like a spiritual sense. Somebody was like, yeah, no, I got this. I got this. I can cover this. I got this. And then when it came time for them to got this, they don't got this. And instead of just being honest and saying, oh, fuck, I actually don't got this, they're still keeping the mask. They're like, I got this. I got this. I got this. Don't worry. You just go get in the car, sweetie. I got this. And then they fucking run out on the check. So whoever's listening to them say, I got this, is now complicit in this shit. That person should probably get some help for all the things they ignore. Like the check that their ass can't cash, but they wrote with their mouth anyway. And signed it. They wrote the check and then they fucking signed it too. They had a chance not to. Somebody had the opportunity to like stop writing. Don't even sign the check. You already know. You already know. And it's not to say like don't have faith in yourself and hope in yourself and, believe that you can do whatever you set your mind to and you can do great things. No, it's just to say that like somebody knew that the check that they were writing with their fucking mouth, their ass was not going to be able to cover it. And they felt this point in time, this elephant in the room moment that said, you can't cover this, so stop writing, stop. They didn't stop. They signed the fucking check and tried to cash it anyway. That's one real expensive deal. And it's about to bring on a lot of noise and excitement. And I don't think it's a positive excitement for this person that wrote the check that their ass couldn't cash. But maybe for those that, were promised the support, just the witnessing of this is going to help. Pay it back up front. Acquisition. Collective, I feel like you were the one that was supposed to acquire something from the check being written and cashed the right way. At this point, your acquisition is coming. It was delayed, but it wasn't stopped. It was just delayed. There's a lot of focus on the growth of the soul, the spirit, like exponential growth. I like it. Somebody's name's Diana. There's something about sticky sweetness. Something about a Capricorn. Somebody's coming in hot, cooking with peanut oil. Somebody feels like they are hot and now we're cooking with peanut oil. So somebody wants to come in for an opportunity for correction when it comes to whatever the regrets that this all started with was. After all this noise and excitement. As you know, clearly I imagine the regret must be they regret signing that fucking check. They regret signing their name to something. Somebody regrets assigning judgment to something or somebody. Somebody regrets sleeping on an opportunity. Somebody regrets not seeing something for what it really was, or collective not seeing you for who you really are. Somebody regrets not seeing what they had until it was gone. So many, so much there. So many, so much. Could go on and on and on. But I'm going to move on to a new deck. Somebody used to love themselves and now they can't love at all. Collective, I feel like you've been in that dark night of the soul, but you are out. Somebody else has to go in there now. That's the price they have to pay. Somebody promised support to get you out of a dark night of the soul. They knew that they were writing a check their ass couldn't cash, but now, just the fact that they knew that they were doing that gives you the spiritual key to get out of the cage, realize you don't need this person's support, and in you climbing out of the cage, you are being replaced by them in the cage. It's like a relay race, but it's not a race, you know? Relay. I don't know. This is some cool energy. Some of you need to know, be nicer. That's not for everybody, but for some, we could stand to be nicer. Simple, sweet, significant. Something about name calling, even on accident or as a joke. You know, oh, quit being a fucking idiot. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, you know, like, there's something about doing your best to be nicer. I called myself out a while back for using a word that I knew that I shouldn't. You know, I knew I shouldn't, but somehow something took on over and was like, yeah, no, let's say this. It's like, no, I knew I could stand to be nicer, and so I've been working on that. That's an energy coming up in the collective at this time. Messages for the homies, what do they need? I'm using the Light Seers Tarot, and then I'm going to grab True Emotional for clarification. I love these decks. We'll call them the Walmart and the Wendy's of the spiritual world. Temperance in reverse to the 10 of Wands, and those flew right out on the floor. Between a rock and a hard place, I'll tell you. Song that goes with these cards. Nova Rockefeller did your best. I know you did your best. There was a lot to lose. Don't have shit to prove to me. There's more to you than the wars you lose. You'll see. That one right there. That's important. You take those words with you. Everybody feels afraid. Everybody crashes along the way. Might be going up in flames, but everybody feel the same. The flames here. Something about life after the crash. Life after the cage. Some have recognized and realized that they didn't really give themselves their best chance before this cage. And that's how they ended up there. And now they're working on, well, how do I give myself the best chance? How do I give myself my best shot? I like it. A little clarification here, please. Temperance in the reverse, 10 of Wands. Excuse me. Secret accounts. Secluded, separation, reflecting, soul searching. Bottom of the deck, drinking, toxic lifestyle. I'm gonna grab the book. I feel like we need it. Just a moment. Somebody's in a very, I don't really want to say childish energy because it's not it's not child's play, but somebody's refusing to grow up. The song with it, Black Bear at my worst. Somebody is or feels like they're at their worst right now. That's whoever is going into the cage. And it's because of what they did to the person that they put in the cage. Collective you. You got put in the cage. Okay? This is whoever feels like they're at their worst right now. The sad part is, you love them at their worst, their best, and everything in between. They didn't for you. Someone looked at you at your worst and they judged you by that. And they're like, I can gauge where this homie's at, where they're going to be. And that's a part of them getting trapped in the cage now. All right. Temperance in the reverse. Something about clashing interests, oil and water, extremes, disharmony, a need to practice moderation in some aspect of your life, severity, polarity, and impatience. The affirmation with this is, I walk the middle path and I nourish my spiritual wholeness. And it's beautiful because the next card, that 10 of Wands, has the path on it now, does it not? Somebody lost everything. This is the end, this is the end, this is the end of me. Because they had too many secrets, too many lies, too much shit hidden in the dark. Someone stabbed someone in the back too many times. On that last stab, it's like some Freaky Friday shit happened. But instead of switching souls inside of the body switched fucking places. From cage to freedom and freedom to cage. It's fucking creepy. Alright. 10 of Wands energy. Collective, I feel like this, seriously, this is your energy. You are secluding yourself or spirit, your team, your ancestors, everything, all of it, yes, is secluding you, separating you from some things so that you can reflect and do some soul searching. This is the energy that you have been in or you're moving into. After taking on too much, it's an opportunity to free yourself from heavy burdens, obligations, finding yourself close to a successful outcome. There's a need to prioritize, and there is a message to keep going. Keep going. It says all those responsibilities. Do you really need to carry all those wands all by yourself? all at the same time? Couldn't you drop a few of them by prioritizing? Or maybe, just maybe, things would go a whole lot faster if you enlisted some help. All you have to do is ask. Don't regret not asking for help. Drop the non-essentials and any heaviness that is weighing you down because you are so close yet so burdened. Think. Levity and ease. Streamlining will expedite your goals and bring relief to any overwhelm or molasses energy that you are feeling. Sometimes this means letting go of a learned behavior or a limiting belief. As soon as I read that, for some of you, this other person, this regretful, that other person is you. These are two sides of yourself, two facets of the self being dealt with. It's not another person. For some, it's both. And for some, it's neither. None. Right? Find your place. Sometimes it means deleting a task on your calendar. Whether your burdens are material, spiritual, literal, or energetic, it's clear that you've got some extra baggage right now. Release that shit and enjoy your last steps to the finish line. The affirmation: I release my burdens into the ethers, knowing that the universe will help me to tend to the essentials. Very true. Closing guidance for the collective, for the homies need to end this with visions. Stimulate the third eye chakra with the color purple to enhance clairvoyant insights. Keep a journal to record visions and messages. Connect with spirit guides. Card 32, saying keep a journal for messages. I feel like I need to get you a message from the Shanti Codex on that one. If you have yet to get your copy, go get one today, homie. It's available on Amazon. Link should be in the description box below. It's a codex. Translator. All right, 32. Somebody may be turning 32. Somebody could be 32. There's something about making friends at 32. Something about being friends for 32 years. There's something about an ancient need. There's an ancient need to be a merciless fucking savage at this time when it comes to cutting loose this irrational temperament energy. Or no, this irrational temperament energy. Untempered. I don't know. Blah, blah, blah. Getting tongue-tied. There's something about that. Zip the lips, close the eyes, open the mind. Sometimes prayer is speaking and meditating is listening. Love you guys. Thank you for being here. Until we speak again, my dears.